Hey, what's going on, guys? Schwarzenegger Magic here. Today I'm going to be giving you the tutorial and explanation of my last card trick called Mental Merger. Now, I like this trick. Now, like I said in the performance, which is on the screen right now, if you haven't checked that out, I normally do not like spelling tricks, okay? Something about them I just don't like, but this one, I really do like this trick. I think it's fabulous, and so why don't we learn it, shall we? Let's start off with what I want you to do. I want you to separate your deck into red and black cards. Now, this trick doesn't require any gimmicks, no gaffs, just a normal deck. Now, you split it into red and black. Now, take the black cards, okay? Whatever position they're in, you can shuffle them. There's no order to these black cards, okay? Black cards can be completely shuffled, and you just place those to the side for now. Now what I want you to do is take the red cards, split these into hearts and diamonds. Okay, so I have the hearts and the diamonds. With the hearts, I want you to, order the hearts from numerical order, ace to king. Okay, so ace to king, you just set those up. And with the diamonds here, you can shuffle those up as much as you like. Doesn't matter what order those are in either. And you're just going to take 6 diamonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the diamonds, and then to place those on top of the ace. So here's the ace right here, and you're going to be placing 6 diamonds on top of it. And then with the last 7 cards or so, now say you're missing a diamond, that is completely fine for this part of the trick, because these 7 cards they really don't need to be needed. They aren't really needed for the trick. They're just kind of there. But with those 7 cards, you can just place them on the bottom of the king. Now, let's say you wanted to just do something weird. You can take all 7 of those diamonds out and from the trick, and just leave the king as the last red card, and you would be fine. This trick would work. These are just added cards, and I'll talk about those a little bit later. So you have that, and you place the red cards on top of the black, and you're ready to rumble, guys. The trick is pretty much self-working from here. Now remember, you can shuffle up the black cards. You just have to maintain the red cards in their order. Now here's what I do. You start off, the red card's on top. You take about, you go about 2/3 down. You take about 1/3 off the bottom. You're going to in-jog the first card. In-jogging the first card. You're then going to mix up these last cards, okay? Because these are all black cards, so they need to be in no order. You can shuffle those up. Now, that first in-jog card that you had, obviously it's not going to be that severe, but you're just going to pull it up. So I'm just pulling up on the card, and I'm pushing in. Now what that does is it allows me to get a break right under those cards, right where I shuffled. So then I can just table cut those down, and my setup is pretty much back in order. I have the red cards on top, the black cards, which are in no order, are on the bottom, and I'm ready to go once again. So, you've done some false cuts shuffles, and now you're just going to perform riffle shuffle. So, whichever way is fine. I'm just doing, casino style. Now, you know that this side over here is the red cards. It's very important that you know that. So, you know they're on top. You just remember which way you pulled them off. Okay, so this is the red cards. You're now going to reach in yourself, okay? You could be risky, okay? It depends on your spectator. If they're a family member, they always try to make things difficult, okay? They always pick the top card or the bottom card, something like that. Now, if they're one of those people, they could screw up the trick. Now, what I mean by that, say they go really, really low, they pick up a packet like that, and you get a diamond. If you get a diamond, your trick is absolutely finished, okay? You need a heart there, okay? Because without a heart, this trick will not work, okay? Every single time you do this trick, they should end up with, they could be the 5 of hearts, the 6 of hearts, but it's always going to be a heart because of the way we set the deck up. So, if they cut to a diamond, the trick is ruined. Now, because there's only, 5 cards or 6 cards right here, the chances of them cutting to it, very slim. And then the last cards are way on the bottom, so the chances of them cutting there is also very slim. Now, like I said in the beginning, which I said I would get to later, the 7 diamonds that are below the king, which we started off. I said, you really don't need those. And it really eliminates a lot here. Because if they go real low, they could get a diamond. Yep, see right there, we get a diamond. Now, the chances of them doing that are slim. It really is. But to make it safe, I like to do it myself. I like to come over, I say, we're going to pick up this packet. Are you fine with that? Are you okay? If they're not, you just do it again. You don't go super low. You keep it nice and safe. You go right in the center. Now, right when they got the right one, you turn it over and you show the cards. So right now, we know the red is obviously going to always be the suit of the card, and the number over here is going to be the value. So right now, we have the 7 of hearts. Now, it's very important that they don't mix this up. And now, normally with tricks, you don't look at the selection. For this one, it's completely fine, and I encourage you to do so. Because they could easily mess this up and do the 4 of spades. It really is, it doesn't, it's very easy to do. Now, if they do the 4 of spades, your trick's going to be ruined. So, unless you want to rely on your spectator, which I don't encourage, you just look at it. You say, it's fine with me. If I look at it, you say, this is going to be the suit, there and that. And if you wanted to make it better, they might think, you're looking at the card, so you know which one's going to be the suit. Before you start, you say, okay, this side is going to be the suit of the card, and this side is going to be the value. So then you pick it up, you take a look, and, it's fine. It's not like you're cheating. So let's say they did pick the 7 of hearts. They put this back, or you put it back. You just rip out the cards just like they came, and you're going to take the red cards, which should all be in this pile, and place them back on top of the blacks. From here, you can just spell it out if you want to. I like to do one more false cut or shuffle, and it just makes it look better. And now you start, you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, and then you got to spell hearts. Now it's very important you make heart plural. It's not 4 of heart, it's 4 of hearts. Okay, now the card will always appear on that S. So you're going to go H-E-A-R-T, and here's the S, and you got the 7 of hearts. Okay? Now, if say you wanted to reset this, you want to reset it real fast, you want to go to a different table and perform this, you're going to take the 7, put it back on top, and then you just reverse count these cards that you dealt down, and then place them on top of the deck, and you're set to do the trick again. And it's a quick, the setup in the beginning might take just a couple minutes, but from there, it really doesn't take long to reset. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Once again, if you have any, questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or PM me. Either of those are fine, and I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, guys, remember, I'll be back.